What is happening, ladies and germs? This is the PackerMan, and welcome to the first ever episode of Green and Gold Games. The first game I'm going to be playing is on the Super Nintendo, called Super Mario All-Stars, which of course is a collection of the first three Super Mario Brothers on the NES and the Japanese-only Super Mario 2, which is known as the Lost Levels here in the States. I'm going to start off by playing the first Super Mario Brothers, which was the first game I ever played and the first game I ever beat. Of course, I'm playing it on the Super Nintendo version, which has some nicely improved graphics over the original. The only couple things that kind of suck about it, though, is the fact that it retained the original control scheme, which I didn't really like because the original controls from Mario 1 were incredibly stiff, and if you tried to change your trajectory mid-jump, more often than not you'll fall into a bottomless pit, which was kind of annoying. And there are some glaring flaws about the game that time has basically unveiled more and more, like the fact that some of the levels repeat later on, just with more enemies. The boss battles are pretty much all the same with minor variances, but despite all that, it's still a damn good game. Which has quite a few secrets, like the warp zones, which I'm not going to show you on this run through, because this is basically a complete playthrough of the game, which means I'm going to go through all 32 levels in the game. 8 worlds, 4 levels each. I will point out, for those of you that don't know, because as hard as it is to believe, there are some people that don't know, I'll point out where the warp zones are and how to get to them. There's 3 that I know of. One of them is in this world, the other 2 are in World 4-2, or Level 4-2 as it were. One of the things that I like that All-Stars changed from the original is the fact that the bonus levels, well, the underground bonus levels, have Mario's face in the background, and they changed the music to signify that you are in a bonus area. I always thought that was pretty cool. Of course, I've played all 3 of the originals and beaten all 3. However, I have not played Lost Levels all that much. But first of all, this is where the first warp zone would be. You get on the elevators, you run across the top of the screen, past the pipe, and you'll come to 3 different pipes that'll lead you to each of the 3 next worlds that you can choose from. Worlds 2, 3, or 4. Most speedrunners prefer to go 4, obviously. I've already made it to World 1-4. And there are some castles that are also repeated with more obstacles in the way, more like more of the fireball chains, I should say. More of the fireballs that leap out of the lava, that sort of stuff. are two ways you can beat Bowser. You can jump and avoid him, and hit the axe to destroy the bridge, or you can do like I just did and shoot him with fireballs. Thank you, Mario, but our princess is in another castle. I like how they did that a little bit differently, too. And they do that for each castle. Another thing about killing Bowser with the fire flower is that you notice that when I killed him, it turned into a Goomba. That's pretty much the same for all the first 7 worlds, where the Bowsers from those first 7 worlds are imposters, basically. So if you destroy that particular Bowser with the fire flower, it'll show a different enemy each time. And Bowsers basically have different attacks. Like I think in the first 4 worlds, he uses fireballs exclusively. And then I think from World 5 to World 7, he uses the Hammer Bro hammers. And then in World 8, the true Bowser uses both attacks. And here's another one of the secret areas, the Vine. Now, in World 4-2, there's a vine that leads up kind of like this, but it actually leads to one of the warp zones. And here I just completely fudged up this bonus level for sure. Of course, the controller I'm using is kind of crappy, although I did eventually get a new controller, so just not in time for this footage. The first appearance of the plunger, and I completely cleared that friggin' wall right there. And now here is the bane of a lot of platformers' existence. Water levels. And what sucks about the so-called water levels in the original Super Mario Brothers, there's 2 primary water levels and 2 secret areas that go underwater. So that's 4 underwater areas, but it's only 2 maps. Because this level actually appears later on, just with more enemies. And the same goes for the 2 underground areas that go underwater. So I don't know if that was a limitation back then, which I'm pretty sure it was, but the game definitely loses some originality points by reusing some assets. Again, that was probably a limitation back then, but you know, still a criticism I gotta bring to light. And this is another level that we're going to be seeing later on, I think in World 7, if memory serves me correctly. In this case, it's just the cheeps that you gotta worry about. Ow. But in the second variation, they throw in Koopas all over the place to try to throw off some of your jumps. But personally, I find this kind of fun because it's you know, you're trying to speed through the level and you're also trying to dodge all the cheeps at the same time. And just like that, we are to World 2-4. Of course, we're going to be seeing this version of the castle yet again later on, in what is probably my least favorite level in Super Mario Brothers, World 5-4, which is this castle. It's just that it has more of the fireball chains. There's a big fireball chain at the beginning where the question mark block is, I mean, this level just sucks. And that's one reason right there. There's a fireball chain right there in the World 5 variant. Not only that, I think there's some fireballs that jump out of the lava right there in the level 5 variant as well. But that's it. Just like that, we've completed 2 worlds out of 8. And we start out World 3 at night. So there's a cool little thing that the original Mario did was that transitions from day to night for some worlds, like this area is during the nighttime. I mean, it basically, storyline-wise, it basically signifies that Mario has to travel for days across the Mushroom Kingdom in order to save the princess, which I thought was a nice touch. Here, I was just trying to see what was in that friggin' block right there. And it turned out to be nothing, of course. The first appearance of the Hammer Brothers. Annoying little buggers. And that was just badly mistimed by me right there. So now I gotta face the Hammer Brothers small. But as long as you time it well, you won't have to worry about it. And the reason why I'm trying to get up there is because of that. That's another cloud cone area. A little bit different this time around though. I'd say I did a lot better that time around. Lag. Yeah, my computer kind of sucks. So you will see a little bit of lag. Yay, got a 1-up from that. I think it's also kind of cool how they set that up. And of course I just immediately lost that frickin' mushroom. Because I'm a dummy. The trees, this time in the dead of night. You gotta watch out for these collapsing platforms because if they go too far, they'll fall down. So you gotta watch out for that. just like that, we're at World Breeze Castle. This variation of the castle once in the game. God, I hate those freaking fireballs. And there, I just badly mistimed him jumping. And the thing that sucks about the castles is if you die, there's no checkpoint, so you have to start all over again. Also note that the gameplay isn't taking up the entire screen. That's going to change the next episode going forward. As well as a minor change that was kind of unintended, but is actually, I think, a blessing in disguise. There, I just took advantage of the invincibility time from getting hit to just go for the axe. And that's World 3 down. Excuse me. And now we're into World 4. And the appearance of another legendary Mario enemy, Lakitu, and his army of Spinies. That one was just a lucky shot, because I thought I was going to land on the top block, and he actually clipped through the damn block. Yeah, this guy can be really annoying, especially for new players, because he basically won't stop chasing you until you either go into a pipe or you kill him, or you get to the end of the level. Right there above the pipe is a mushroom. So this is a nice little bonus area. Provides coins and a power-up mushroom. Now Lakitu will reappear, but only for a brief period. You can go down here and get the coins, and then you can still get 5,000 by just leaping off the block like that. And here's what many speedrunners consider the most infamous level in the entire game, World 4-2. And the reason for that is this level is infamous for what is known as the wrong way warp. What you have to do basically is you have to hit the block near where the elevators are to activate the vine that goes up to the warp zone. But then you have to move over just enough to where you can enter the pipe that goes down to a bonus level. That one right there, at least that one in the original Mario. And what it'll do is, if done right, it'll transport you instantly to the warp area without spending a few extra seconds to climb the vine, which for world record speedrunners means everything. And I guess in this version, they moved the warp, they moved the pipe that goes down to the third pipe to avoid that from happening again, I suppose. Which is kind of an interesting choice. But believe it or not, that's only one of the warp zones that you can get to. Because the one for the vine takes you to warps 6, 7, and 8. But if you do the same as you do in World 2 and run across the top to the right past the exit pipe, it'll take you to a lone pipe that takes you to World 5. But we're not going to be doing any of that jazz this run because, once again, this is a complete run of Super Mario 1. And I'm going to be doing the same for the other Super Marios as well, including the Lost Levels, which I can't remember if I've ever beaten or not, but I know I've not played it all that much. And I know it's insanely difficult, which is one of the reasons why we got the version of Super Mario 2 that we got, which is actually a reskin of Japan's Doki Doki Panic. A lot of people don't know that. It's the Super Mario 2 that we get here in the US is actually Doki Doki Panic in Japan. And the interesting thing is that Shigeru Miyamoto worked on both games, so you say, you know what, I'll just put Mario in place of the other characters in Doki Doki Panic and rebrand it as Mario 2. Now here we are in World 4-4, and this one's a little bit of a maze. Now one thing they've done differently, as you heard, there's a little bit of a buzzer. You have to select the correct path. And you'll hear a ding in this version. And a buzzer if you take the wrong way. But here I'm showing you the correct way. There are two selections that you gotta make it. In World 4 and in World 7. Yes, we'll see that again in World 7, although not the same layout. You see, he's getting a little bit smarter. He added a fireball chain and a leaping fireball. And that's the end of this video. I want to thank you all for watching, and until next time, this is the PackerMan signing out.